when you started this thing, did you ever think that a bag company was actually going to get a valuation like this?
I think there's a lot of things that have happened at Away since we started that we really never anticipated. So we did know that we set out to create more than just luggage and really make travel more seamless. So the ambitions were big, but the way the business has grown over the past couple of years, we really could have never.
Can you speak to that idea of beyond luggage? What does that ultimately look like?
It started out as a pain point that we were solving around luggage, but we quickly realized there was a huge gap in the market for the travel brand that we wished existed. So, as you know, when you're planning a trip or traveling, there are a million pain points along the way, so we really exist to solve all of those.
So, okay, but
wait, you're going to make it easier for me to book my flight and show up?
Yeah, and maybe hotels, airlines, who knows?
No, but so really though, what long term, what does Away do? When you've sold investors on this new valuation, what do they think you're doing? I think they think there's more than luggage coming.
Yeah.
I think they've seen that over the last couple of years, even though we've only sold the suitcase, they've seen people coming back to Away because they trust us as a travel brand that makes things easier, which is why we expanded into a media arm. So we have Here Magazine, which is our editorial division, and I think in the next few years we'll be launching a lot of more new things.
But is the media component a marketing arm or marketing device for the luggage, or is it ultimately meant to be a profitable business that is completely different and?
It's both, but it's a revenue-generating media business, and.
Is that a lead gen business for hotels and airlines? What's the model? Just straight advertising?
Yeah, well, so I think when we started it, we were thinking worst case scenario, Away's going to have a really great blog, and best case scenario, it's going to be a revenue generating media business, and we got the best case scenario here. And I think what hotels and airlines see is that this magazine is going to a very targeted, highly desirable group of consumers. So they're really excited to partner with us on it.
So is the idea more moving media toward travel and for your customers to use it for travel, or to start to push out more items, tote bags, gym bags, products themselves, or just using for the travel linkage?
Yeah, so the media arm actually originated because our customers so trusted us in the travel space that they started calling our customer service number and saying things like, oh, I'm going on a trip to London for work in April. Where should I stay? And like, what should I do with my free time? Or my family wants to go on a trip in September. What's the best place to go? Like, here are my kids' age. So people really trusted us to give them travel advice. And we said, let's be really thoughtful about that and do that for them. But as we continue to develop our product line, we're rolling out other travel products, so the perfect version of everything you need to travel seamlessly. I know you're a customer, so maybe
I'm a customer. I am.
The Everywhere
They're
bag and the garment bag and a few other things.
And the charging matters. But I want to know, on the charging? This is actually a serious thing, and I know the batteries are removable, so you can get them through the TSA. But long term, are you worried about the battery issue at all?
No, we're really not. All the major airlines estimate that on any commercial flight of theirs, on average, there's like 500 power banks on it. So our power banks are at the highest safety standards of anything on the market. And if you're checking your bag, you just press it and it pops right out. And you bring it in the cabin with you.
Okay, one other very selfish question. When you pack a bag to go under the plane, do you lock it?
Do I lock it?
Yeah. Or do you get it wrapped in all that plastic stuff? You know when you go to the
I definitely don't do the plastic wrap. Depending on what I have in the bag, I might lock it to check it. But I'm more likely to lock my bag if I'm like leaving it unattended somewhere.
But doesn't TSA break it open if they want
to?
If it's
well, they have these.
Well,
you have these TSA special locks.
TSA has their own key, so if you lock one of our bags, no one's going to get in but you or the TSA, who can definitely get in.
Okay.
But yeah, I think one of the situations where the lock's really handy is you're like checking into your hotel, the room's not ready, you're leaving your bag, you're going out to explore, and you want to make sure everything's in there when you get back, you leave it locked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, guys.
Thank
Fun
you.
story.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.